Good morning, everyone. So yesterday, I had a whole bunch of videos come out, and I think it was like two, maybe three. But anyways, I thought I would remind this. This is going to go in two categories, not only the education and training, but it's going to go in the off the beaten path. This is really for those people who own Facebook pages, and you don't ever really own them. It's still owned by Facebook. But if you have a like a business page, occasionally go in and look at your insights and see what is going on. Now I'm going to show you mine. This is on Facebook. Let me get this opened here. So this is for the last 7 days for Computer Garage. Of course, I put posts out every day on YouTube. I cross-post them over into Facebook. And then, of course, throughout the day with important stuff, if I remember to do it, I'll do some other posts on the Computer Garage Facebook page. But most of it is just the video posting as for right now. If I can find something really, really good, I'll post it. But most of it is just to take that Facebook traffic and drive it over to YouTube, because I'm trying to get those numbers up, because these numbers are not too bad. And it's been this way for a while. Actions on page, I've never had that, and that's because I don't have a store running on Facebook itself. We tried it, just didn't get any response off of it. So we just run information off of our website. We'll take field phone calls on what we have, what we don't have, and so on and so forth. Page views in the last 17 days is up 13%, 18 views. Not too bad. Page likes, again, same thing. In the last week, 3 new page likes. That's nice. Recommendations, I got a new recommendation. Post engagements, up 308%. Response time, this is when someone sends you a message. The downside to this is, although I'll get the beep on my phone if I'm on a service call and I can't take that message right away. So yeah, this is a little slow. I've had it as short as 20 minutes. But this is what it is. And then you've got, page followers. I've gotten 3 new page followers in the last 7 days. But this, your post reach. Now, this is kind of what all of the different businesses want. They want to be able to reach as many people as possible at the lowest cost. All of this costs me nothing, because I'm not paying for it. And you see it's up 6,000% in the last 7 days. And I credit that to some of the more interesting topics on the videos. But that's where that comes from. And of course, if you want to look at your monthly stats, well, last 28 days, you could see, our up status is not as high. But on average, we are pulling in, about every time we post, and then we cross post it not only to my personal page, but I'll cross post it into groups. And this is why kind of being into groups, like there's our city regional groups. Now, you have to kind of cautious with this, because they sometimes have rules. For example, if you don't own a business or your business doesn't service those areas, you can't post an ad there. So because I cover 5 counties, I'm able to, with the blessings of the group owners, I can post an ad once a week generally. Local businesses, if you're like in the Norwalk group, I see the restaurants there and the bars, who are selling food. They're posting ads every day. Absolutely love that. That's good. I'm glad the group owners allow that, and they are local, so obviously they should take precedent. I'm just servicing the area if you need me. So I get to put an ad or two once a week, and I usually do that on Friday. Just makes sense, right? Payday, da. So yeah, so your group reach is where you're going to get that up. So get your business page signed up on those groups, whether it be the Norwalk, Real Talk, if Port Clinton has got an uncensored page, Clyde has got an uncensored page, Fremont has the business ad page, and then they've got someone else, and I haven't really looked at the Fremont News. I think they do not allow for business advertising. But yeah, just look around at the groups. Join the groups, see what their rules are. If they allow for business advertising, great. If they don't, respect it. If there is no mention of it, message one of the mods or the admin and say, hey, I own a business that serves this area. Do you care if I pop an ad in here like once a week? Some will say yes, some will say no. Whatever their decision is, respect it. I know I joined one group a couple of months ago, and I popped off an ad in there, and it was like the admin just jumped all over me. It was like, but you claimed that this is, well, we only do local businesses, but I serve your area. She goes, too bad. So, all right, respect it. And then I left the group just to make sure. So, but yeah, so this is your business insight. Like I said, is going to be kind of helpful with you for Facebook to let you know what your performance is when you're posting your ads. And like I said, you're posting them into groups and so on and so forth. This is going to be your total reach. This is how many people, how many at times that post over the course of 28 days, your post have been seen by people. It doesn't mean they clicked it, doesn't mean they read it, doesn't mean they interacted with it, they thumbs upped it, liked it, hearted it, angered it, doesn't. This is how many computers it has come across consistently, in this case for the last 28 days. So, and like I said, you can drop this down as far as today. As you can see, you probably don't have, 6 people. Woohoo. 3 post engagements. Yeah. So, but today is young yet. So, yesterday's numbers, not too impressive. And that's because yesterday's videos, they were all right. But yeah, overall, you generally look at the 7-day total, and it kind of gives you an idea of what you're doing here. Now, if you've got a YouTube channel, you've probably looked at your YouTube analytics. Funny thing is I don't think the YouTube analytics is as good as the Facebook. But again, maybe I'm still. I've had an active page for a couple of years. I've only been really active on it for the last 8 months, so maybe I'm missing something here. So, and that very well could be. But the top videos for this period, the Windows 10 App Store, testing the Supernova, how to leave Facebook. That generated a lot of controversy. When Google's cloud printing went away, what was to do with that? And so So yeah, I don't see there's a whole lot there on reach. Impressions 15,000, of course, over a month's time. Not too bad. My click-through rate's 35. My views are 1.8, so that's up. That's good. Engagements. I really don't get a whole lot of engagements on it. It's kind of funny. 1 or 2 people will like, and once in a great while I'll get a subscriber, but I really need the subscriber numbers to go up, and I need this average view time to go up, because I got to generate 4,000 views or 4,000 hours of video view and 1,000 subscribers. Then I can take that donation link off the page, because then YouTube starts paying me versus asking for donations. So yeah, in this watch time in the past 30 days roughly, 64 hours, average view time is 2.9 or 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Greatly disappointing, but it is what it is. Average views per viewer, subscribers +4, I'm down 33%, unique viewers 1.4. So I've got people viewing it, again, just not subscribing and not liking and sharing. But this is every YouTube's creators complaint. I hear about this all the time. 60% of my people who watch the channel aren't subscribers. It's a free channel. They don't have to subscribe. It's nice that they do, because if you can hit that first benchmark, I might make a quarter. So that's where that's kind of important. That's why we all kind of hammer that point through. And the more subscribers we have, the more watch time we have, the more Google pays us. And of course, then you start getting benchmarks when you have 250,000 Google YouTube sent you that wonderful silver play button. I think it's 250,000. But anyways, back to the original thing. If you own a business page, like I said, these analytics, and if you've never looked at them, they might help to look at them and see if you're one of those people like I am. I look at these probably every other day just to see where my numbers are. This was quite impressive and has been impressive for the last month. This is not too bad either. For the little business that I have, that's quite impressive for me. But I'm sure there are other companies out there who have tons and tons and tons of other, bigger numbers and so on and so forth. But yeah, look at your analytics and have your analytics kind of guide where you're going to go next. And same with if you got a YouTube channel, kind of look at your analytics and see, where you want to go. There's your views. How many people are you reaching? What type of engagement are you getting? Who is your audience? And this will break down audience a lot further. It's, age and gender. Of course, I don't have enough people to do that. Of course, I've got my channel set on 18 years or older. I know that kind of shocks people, but yeah, it's on 18 years or older. Not subscribed. There's those numbers they was talking about. The other YouTube creators are complaining out 98% of the people who are not subscribed to my channel who are watching the channel. Again, it is what it is. I just need to get to that 1,000 mark consistently. So, but yeah, creators, Facebook creators, look at your analytics. That will help drive your next step, or at least give you some insight as to where to go. Like I said, this number is just absolutely impressive. For me, the fact that at any given time, a post that I put out there is reaching 7,300, 7,400 people at any given time. Now, there is 250,000 people that live in the 5 counties I serve, so when you compare it to those numbers, it's really, really small. But yeah, it is what it is. So, but yeah, look at your analytics, kind of let that help you see where you need to go. If you see a high spike like this, that was on January 14th, I'm betting that is probably where I was talking about the replacement for Adobe Flash. There's your next spike. You could look at the spikes and it'll tell you which video it is. Oh, how to leave Facebook. That was my big spike there. This one I got too. There's the replacement for Adobe Flash. So, in this one, wide area coverage, and then the following was super long range. These two were back to back. They're part 1, part 2. Of course, this is going into the day. Fastest internet in our area. That didn't do too bad. It had 73 views. So, yeah. So let those numbers kind of help guide where you're going next. So, if you could get the coverage, it's like using mail. If you're one of those companies that are using the postal service for advertising, and I'm guilty of it too, you get a flyer in the mail, the first thing you do is turn around and you put it in the trash can, because it's not anything you want. Most people, when they're looking for a service, that's when they want you. The vast majority of the time, you could put a magnetic business card on an envelope and send it out to everyone, and most of the time it'll go in the trash. So yeah, very few people would actually take it off and put it on their side of the refrigerator so they have it for later. I know it's like the Sandusky Register. I always pay for the business card advertising every year. It's always in January. It's a reasonable cost. It hits a lot of businesses and a lot of people. And the only reason why I do that, because it generates me 3 new clients every year. Out of 155,000 total circulation, I get 3. And that's all I can confirm. 2 to 3 every year. It always generates. So that's the only reason why I pay that. And if you do the conversion, at 100 to 125, it's, you're paying 155 for it, and it's generating $300, you're making money. So that's what the whole purpose of advertising is. Facebook is nice because it doesn't cost you anything, as long as you can put those out there, and everyone that comes to you through your Facebook or through your YouTube, that's 100% markup, so, or 100% profit on that, your return on investment. So yeah, just the thoughts. If you found this useful, please like, share, and subscribe. This way and this way, thumbs up. Subscribe if you can. If you can't subscribe, you can always find us over on Facebook. That's our address. Video description down below, it says see more. That's where all these other links are that you'll be sure that you're looking for. Computer problems, give us a call, schedule a time. We can come to you if you're in our service area, or you can schedule a time to drop it off and we'll take a look at it. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.